Circling. Welcome back to the EZ3 podcast, gamers.
Circled right into that intro.
Damn right.
Oh.
That's how we transition around here.
But we don't transition after that.
Welcome back, gamers!
What the fuck is up?
Oh.
I licked the mic. I didn't.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you fucking deserve. Hey, there we go. All right.
Somebody shoot me in the head, am I right?
No.
All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Joker.
What?
Who the fuck?
Full spoiler review.
It's
gonna
spoiled.
It's gonna be fun.
Yo, this milk fucking curdled.
Okay.
So, Brooks, Mabry, chime in too. What's your favorite scene from Joker?
Sadie hasn't really seen it, but
And you're fucking staying for the spoiler review?
we got a show to do.
Alright, well. Sucks to suck. Let's get it.
That's showbiz, am I right?
That's showbiz, baby.
Ooh.
The part where he's dancing.
That is a good scene.
He be hit.
Very
Kinda
good.
hit
Well, he
me.
does that in quite a few scenes,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So-
Yeah, but like I think she means the scene on the stairs where he's like,
Oh yeah, the old.
and the kicks.
Ooh. He hit it. I don't know. It's hard for me to just pick one scene because there were so many. Like, the whole movie was so good.
Well, I was about to say, let's start off. I figured you loved it since you have already completed a painting
No, I don't paint.
based on.
Actually, what's art? I don't know what that
Who's
is.
the Joker? No, but yes, yeah.
No, but I figured you were inspired.
Joaquin. I had no idea.
Didn't know he had it in him.
I just didn't know he had it in him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, so did I. It's definitely top 5 of the year for me.
But that still didn't answer my question. I asked, what was your favorite
Yeah, I know what your fucking
Yeah,
question was.
I did too.
Shut
I
the
kind of
fuck up, Logan.
sidestepped that shit,
Jesus,
alright?
Okay, alright, I'll go fuck myself. I asked one simple question. Oh, I love the movie. It was so great. Top 5. Alright, that doesn't answer my question.
Well, it's
It's hard
It's
to...
not good continuity if we start by talking about our favorite scene. We haven't even said if we liked it
Oh my
yet.
god, it's hot in here, guys. And I'm not talking about the air.
It is really fucking hot.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
fucking hot.
I'm-
Shout out to Heat.
Shout out to that Florida fucking sun beating down on this goddamn roof, making this a hellhole. Sadie, you always give the most judgmental looks. Goddamn.
You probably deserve it though.
That's right, Logan. But anyways,
Fuck you.
back into Joker. So how do we want to
Wait, we're not. See, I kind of want to do a scene by scene
Yeah,
breakdown.
breaking this down?
This motherfucker.
Okay.
Also, I've heard some theories, but we'll get to it at the end.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright.
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 All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, Brooks, you want to start us off?
So, yeah, I'll start off. From the very first shot of them closing in on him in the mirror, I was like, well, I love this movie already.
Oh my god! From start to finish. I was
No,
like,
but I never doubted this was going to be a great performance, but from that very moment, I was captured.
Yeah.
I was taken.
I don't think there was 1 second that I wasn't interested.
Enthralled.
I wasn't
I feel the same way. And he does the whole
Yeah, hold
he's
the
thing,
crying.
you know.
Just
This man, he
Hold on.
truly lives in a society.
he lives in a
We
society.
live in a society.
He's a
yes.
clown. Also, I need to start off by saying this movie was beautiful.
Oh my
Like,
god, yes.
Every single shot, I was like, "Are you
scene,
kidding me?"
well, this is a little bit later on, but the scene on the train where they're going through, and then
That's all right.
You say what?
Keep
Good.
on rolling. Keep on rolling, baby.
That scene. Sadie, I'm about to
I'm
knock your
sorry,
fucking
I'm turning
teeth
it
out.
off.
Yeah, you fucking better. No, but that scene where they're going through the train where he's going to the Wayne Manor. Oh my god, the fucking train,
Oh.
the cinematography around the train, the scenery.
It's so good.
The first
yeah.
shot of those stairs where he's walking up.
Yes,
Yes.
that's.
Was like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. And like the title, the Joker.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
God.
Todd
Alright.
Phillips.
Who knew? Who knew he had it in him?
Knew it.
The Hangover?
I had no idea.
What?
Yo, but the first Hangover ain't a bad movie though.
No, it's
No,
great.
It's great.
But
They just
Yeah.
they took it too
it's
far.
not
Yeah.
Joker.
No.
You know? God damn.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
they should have done Zach Galifianakis as the Joker.
Well, he kind of is in the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
so-
yes.
Yeah.
He's had his time to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think there's some kind of correlation
Cinematic universe?
there? Yo.
Oh.
The next Joker movie has the Lego Batman against it.
You're laughing, but this might be
Oh
something.
man.
Yo.
Okay, so we got to talk about this laugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Oh.
that was the next thing I was going to go into. Dude, when he started doing the laugh on the train or the bus with
Yes.
the kid, I was like,
Like
this man
I
got it.
forgot if that's the first time you hear it or not, but
I think it's the second.
it's
I
the
know
second or
that's when he
third.
starts doing like
That's
the
when he-
Joker laugh, like where he starts busting out into it.
Well, I saw this in a review and I completely agree. I love how it look. You can tell it's like hurting him
Yeah.
when he laughs. This is
Well, did you?
He's like almost
painful.
coughing at times and like trying to go and like subside it, but it just
Yes.
Well, have you watched any of the interviews with him?
well, I know he looked up that disease.
Yeah.
And that's
He
studied that.
he really liked the ones where the guy looked like he was choking. So he's like, I'm
He's
gonna
like,
do that.
I'm about
And
that.
he's like, that is it.
That is it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chief
good.
called.
And he, oh my god, he's just so
Yeah,
good.
that's
He's
when,
so good.
Whenever he did that, I'm like, dude, this movie's already better than fucking any
Everything.
other movie this year.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, truly.
No, and it's like, yeah, it was so uncomfortable to watch the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like in a good way.
And every single time he laughed, I was just like,
I was,
Yeah.
oh my god.
stop. But
And when you're
keep
reading,
going.
when you're reading that card,
yes.
and the woman's just staring, and everyone's,
Yeah. And the whole bus like was looking at him, then would turn away. I
it's
was like,
so
Yeah.
uncomfortable to look at.
And I think we can talk about this later, this concept later, but you do kind of feel bad for him in the beginning,
Mhm.
but I'm going to get into why I didn't always feel bad for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next scene, so he goes.
I think that's when he gets beat up.
Yeah.
He's doing the
Yeah,
sign.
that intro with them doing the music on the, I guess it's in the street, and
Mhm.
then he's like, doing the clown Spain and stuff like, or the sign Spain and stuff like
Mhm.
that, and then the kids just take the sign and run away,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then just beat the shit out of him. I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
these kids are fucking monsters.
Also, anytime I watched any scene where someone's kicking him, like there's a group of people kicking him, I was like, do people do that? Like,
Yeah.
are we doing that?
Kick him hard, kick
That's-
him harder.
Fuck
That's
this
what-
shit.
That's what they did in the
You're
80s,
a clown.
I guess.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're not, you're a fucking clown.
Dumb fucking clown.
I am the eater of worlds.
All right, that's my bit, but go ahead.
All right, hit us with it.
No, you already did it. Okay.
Yeah. Moving on. Different review. So at this point, I'm not sure if he meets Sophie the next scene, but
No.
No, that's when he talks to his boss. No,
No, he might meet. Wow.
we.
I mean, I have the plot right here. It's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
unclear, but
Okay. So yeah, he gets beat up. You get the opening sequence. I believe.
Oh, I think the guy gives him the gun first.
Yeah, because he comes back all bruised, and
Yeah,
then he
mhm.
meets with, I can't remember his name right now, but
Randall.
Randall.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the boss?
Which,
No,
no,
Randall
Randall's the
was
big guy.
the big-
Oh,
big
I'm sorry,
bald guy.
Which,
Yeah.
boy, we'll get into that later. That's
Yeah.
my favorite scene, but we'll get into that
Oh,
later.
yeah.
I think that's
okay.
mine too. And then let's see. Then after that, he talks to his boss, and that scene where he's talking to him, and he just starts
Slowly-
smiling.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I also that scene after it where he's kicking the garbage. I thought he was just kicking garbage. That's a person.
What?
It's supposed to be him like
Well, no.
kicking his boss.
Well, right.
Like,
Well,
killing
yeah.
I thought you meant like a literal.
But he
person
is
on-
actually kicking garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. That editing is great where you see him smile and you
And then
hear
it
the
just-
sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Shout out to the editors, am I
Mass-
right?
Oh, and the score in this movie?
Yes.
I love a good score. And this was it.
Yes.
It was. Dude, I'm saying this movie I think will contend for best of the year.
I'm gonna say we got not one but two homicidal clowns this year, but this one is it.
Yeah. People
Oh,
are gonna
yeah.
be like, Pennywise, who? We're all about Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Mhm.
easily,
For sure.
easily. Oh my like he was also good. I can't.
Yeah.
So he's going through that. He's losing his job.
Yeah, he's going through it.
He's going through it,
Mhm.
and you feel so bad for him.
The city is just weighing on him.
City
then-
is trash.
Yeah.
And then he meets a girl in an elevator. And you're like, I don't think she would
yeah.
want to be around
Yeah,
this guy
that was so
whatsoever.
confusing.
I was like, why is Zazie Beetz talking to this guy? This dude looks goofy.
And that's why the
Dirty.
twist later makes so much
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah, I was like, he's not a good-looking guy in this movie. He
Yeah.
looks,
Oh,
and I'm like, he's not charming.
yeah.
And
He lost like 50 pounds.
50 something.
50
like
pounds,
54 or
something like that.
yeah, but I'm like, in this movie, he's just, which it's good. But I was
Yeah.
like, how's this dude fucking getting this girl right now?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
And
then,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then later it makes sense.
Yeah. I think that was one of the most like uncomfortable things to watch, like socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like when they get out and he's like, "Hey,"
Yeah.
and then does the gun thing again,
Yeah,
and
that
she's
was
just like,
so-
"Okay."
She's like, yeah. Like, can you imagine seeing that shit in real life? Imagine if a guy did that to you in the L.
I'd have to move. I'd have to move. I couldn't.
Oh my god! And I think after that is the children's hospital scene, which
This
Oh, well, I
movie.
was going to get into one more scene.
Oh,
before
okay,
that.
okay.
So the scene where he's in his apartment and he's like going and pretending that he's like picking up a girl, and she's like, "Oh, I love the way you dance," and he's like, "Thanks, but I don't like his," and then blows.
Oh,
the wall
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit!" I was not expecting.
I
that.
forgot about
I'm watching war movies.
that.
He turns it up.
God.
I just like this movie balanced like uncomfortable and cringe so well with like sometimes funny.
Yeah, like the children's hospital scene was probably one of the only times I actually laughed.
Yeah,
because
that scene,
Yeah.
I was
That's
fucking
just
dying.
funny.
Yeah.
The timing of that was spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Really
And he
was.
like tries to play it off, and the next thing you know, he's in the phone booth. Like, no, it's a prop. It's a
yeah,
prop.
yeah, it's part of my act.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was good.
I had a like that scene was really uncomfortable to watch though because like you see all the kids with cancer and then it's like this.
Yeah.
It was
I was-
hard.
I don't know. I was waiting for something to happen because I'm like, this is way too happy. Like this isn't him right now.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking does the stomp thing, and then you see it go out, and I'm like, oh, goddamn.
Well, I mean, showing kids with cancer alone was uncomfortable to look at. Like, That was what did it for me.
Yep.
You know, like that was. It was uncomfortable. The whole movie was uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this movie just it made
It
me
never.
feel
You
bad
never
in
got a
good
break.
way.
You
Yeah.
never
No,
got a
no,
break.
no. It never let up.
No.
Yeah.
It just got worse and worse.
Yeah, I agree. But it was I don't know. It was just so damn good.
It was so good.
A phrase you hear a lot on the EZ3 podcast.
Yeah. When this comes out on Blu-ray, the quote on the box will be so good.
Maybe
EZ3.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Brooks, that's like what the third time we said the same thing at the same time today.
Get your own content, guys.
We share a brain. It's
Yeah,
fine.
We have our own brand.
Yeah.
Like it's shared. It's shared content.
Oh, so you can't. Okay.
Yeah. So I think next is the subway scene. Well, he gets fired because of the whole gun debacle.
Yeah.
And then he's on his way home. He's been fired. He's
Had
on
a
this
rough day.
He had a rough day. He's about over it
He's
at this
about
point.
done.
Yeah.
He's about done.
And these three assholes on the subway,
There's three
you know,
rich boys.
they're picking on this girl, and Arthur sees this.
Mhm.
And he starts laughing because obviously he laughs in every uncomfortable situation he's in.
Mm-hmm.
The poor guy just can't help it.
He just can't stop.
Yeah.
And so these guys are like, "What are you laughing at, clown?" And then the one dude starts singing "Send in the Clowns" by Sinatra. Just a great song.
We'll cue that now.
yeah. Logan, play that in the background.
It's copyrighted.
And you know, they start beating the shit out of him,
Start-
kicking him like
Kicking him
just like those
we're on the
kids-
schoolyard.
just like those kids did in the first scene. And
And he's had enough.
he's had enough at this point.
He's had enough. And this is it.
And
He breaks.
whips out the fucking toolie and he gets to work.
He's pulling out the gat.
But he got out a revolver and he shot 9 shots.
Did he shoot 9 times?
Well, it might have
sure?
been 8, but it was more than 6 because he shot the guy in the
I was
head.
thinking about that too, but it doesn't really matter, you know.
Who's keeping
Yeah, who's keeping track?
Yeah, as soon as that happened, I was like, why not just give him a regular gun then?
'Cause
If you're going to do that.
This is the 80s, baby.
It shoots more than 6.
Yeah.
Even though it's loaded.
They were built different back then.
They had 2 extra ones.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
get that now.
Yeah. I remember when I saw the start of this scene in the trailer, I kind of figured that's where it was going, but
Right.
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for how violent this movie was
Yeah.
at times.
Right. And it's just like it just laid it out.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
just there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so he kills these guys, and he starts running.
And he starts hunting
Yeah.
down that last one.
Oh yeah, yeah, like like an apex.
the first
predator.
two. The first two was like self defense, and then he just like, no, I'm
Mhm. Yeah.
no.
This guy.
This
can't
is
stick
good.
around. Yeah, he loves it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does that run.
Oh my god.
The thing about his run in this movie, like,
His-
I can't
his
tell if he's
arms are-
actually going fast or not.
I
like,
can't either.
He kind of looks slow, to be honest. But
People around him are like, is
Yeah.
this dude alright?
This man's walking loudly.
Speed walking the entire time.
and then, you know, he finds a bathroom to hide in. And that might be the best piece of music in the whole movie. I don't know. The whole thing's so
the
good.
light-
That's
it
the
was
string
dirty.
section.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looked like he was
God.
in a Saw bathroom, and then
Yes.
he goes and does that, and like does the little dance,
And then it's like he turns,
Yes.
arms
Like a-
open,
Like
Yeah.
a beautiful
and
ballerina.
it's like the Joker is here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was
Like-
the birth.
Yeah.
and
probably.
then when he goes and he like runs to his apartment, or not his apartment, but Zazie Beet's apartment, Sophie. I keep forgetting
Yeah.
her name.
And
And-
he
He-
plants one on her.
And we're all like, as
We're all like,
an audience.
because
We're all-
why would she be into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, when that scene happened, because I
But-
was thinking, I'm like, maybe it was the self confidence.
To be fair, I also love clowns.
I was about to say something.
So
Anyways.
let's talk about Mabry's ex in this movie real quick.
Never mind.
Logan, say
No,
it.
I roasted her bad the other day.
Yeah, he did.
I literally felt bad after I said that. I was like, maybe I know we're friends, but I felt like an asshole.
We'll talk about it after.
We've got to talk after this.
So, anyways, any of you clowns listening, I know you're in my DMs already, but
Me.
anywho, we have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say I appreciate that this isn't really tied to any DC Universe stuff at all.
Yeah.
But
It was
you get a few references in here.
a few
Like the
tastes.
fact that Thomas Wayne is a character and he's going
Bruce
around.
Wayne is a character.
Bruce Wayne is a character.
Yeah.
Thomas Wayne basically calls the whole city clowns, and that leads into
That starts some fire.
Arthur's hate. Literally
Literally starts some fire.
Mhm.
Yeah, that the fact that they tied that in with like, oh, this whole city is clowns, and then brings everyone like onto that movement. I was like, God damn, that's
Oh, and you find out that those guys that Arthur killed were Wayne Enterprises employees.
Yeah.
dude.
This movie is just so fucking good.
Yeah, dude, everything connected.
It's so
well.
fucking good. Where are we at here?
I think we're at the comedy show after the. Oh wait, you know what we forgot to talk about? Is the first time he hallucinates about the Murray show.
Oh, shit.
That's a great scene.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That's,
Because
He's with his mom.
He's with his mom,
he
yeah.
That's after the day he gets fired.
I think so.
I think that's the day he got beat up. Like the first day he got beat
Oh,
up.
Yeah, my
that
head-
was
yeah,
the day
yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't see his mom.
Yeah, because he gets the meds. He goes up that staircase, and it's
Yeah.
that shot.
That shot.
Then he meets Sophie, and then he's with his mom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god. I wasn't sure at first what was happening. I was like,
that's why-
is this a flashback or something?
Yeah, I thought.
I
This was,
don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was a flashback too, because I'm like, well, it seems like maybe this happened. Maybe that's why he has such an infatuation with him. And then it was like, oh no, it's just a dream.
Yeah, and then as soon as he was like, "Well, I'd be lucky to have a kid like you," then you're like, "Oh no."
No good things can happen to this man.
No.
Like that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think we led into the comedy show after the murders and whatnot.
Yeah, where he's sitting in the audience and he's
Oh, yeah.
laughing at all the wrong.
And it's so creepy because he laughs at all the
It's at the-
off times.
Yeah.
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 He was like, so I went
And
to
he's
the
writing
bar-
down notes. He's writing down notes. Like, I loved every shot of his notes because it was like,
Yeah.
he wrote something there and he's like, sex jokes always funny.
Oh yeah. I
Greasy
forgot about
hair. That was another one. It was like,
that. Greasy hair. Oh man.
Yeah. And then what's right after he's in the audience?
Wait, we're all over the place here.
I know.
The therapist.
Oh yeah.
The first thing was therapist.
Yeah. I think that's right before. I think that's one of the first scenes, isn't it?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
We're just unprofessional, so.
Well, yeah, the plot that I'm looking at doesn't have like every single thing. It's just kind of an overview, but
I didn't see it a third time, so
I still need to see it a second.
Yeah, me too. I think me and Miguel are seeing it sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Cool.
he was like, "Oh, have you seen it?" Very cool.
Oh shit! I was gonna start this off by doing my best impression of the
I can
laugh.
add that in the beginning.
No, it's
No,
not
I
gonna
can.
work.
I can do.
It's
it.
not gonna work.
Oh.
this man snapped. What a joker.
We have fun.
No one's listening at this point.
They're like, all right.
Every scene with his therapist, I really loved. I think there's
Yeah.
only like 2, maybe.
All I have are negative
negative
thoughts.
You don't
Oh.
listen, do you?
So
Yeah, that
good.
part when he was like,
You
"Oh,
never
really?"
listen.
Yeah.
That's
She
where
just-
I think that's where you maybe feel the most sympathy for him.
Yeah.
What?
And then after that,
That's the
it's
moment when I'm like, is this a mirror or? Wait, no. What did he say? He was like, oh shit.
Which part are you talking about?
in the therapy scene.
Yeah, it's one of the therapy scenes. You know
I
what?
don't know what does. It say?
I'll come back around. I don't want to
Yeah,
linger
yeah.
on this for too long.
We'll get it.
No, those scenes were
Yeah. So good.
something. Though.
Oh well, at some point, one of them is that they cut the funding
Yeah.
for his therapy
Yeah,
Yeah,
sessions.
that's the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she's not listening.
So he can't get his medication anymore, and he's already bad on his medication.
Right.
So this
Right,
ain't
right.
gonna end well.
It didn't end well.
No, not at all.
I think it ended all right.
I like the ending.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's a happy ending, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I know what my favorite scene is, but we'll get to it.
Okay, so I think
I know
we'll.
what-
I think
I know what it is.
I think we'll talk about the comedy show now.
Yeah.
This is another one of the most uncomfortable scenes.
Wait,
in the
the
movie.
one where
Yeah.
he is.
He's actually
Okay,
up-
so
up
we
on
need to-
stage.
I think
Hold
there's
on.
something that happens after.
Hold on.
Oh, he goes on the date with Sassy B.
Wait.
Okay, yeah,
wait,
maybe.
Hold on.
Okay, she's got some.
He follows her around first.
Oh yeah.
He's following her around.
God damn, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And then she shows up. She shows up at his apartment, and he's like, "Hey, were you following me around?" Which, if I knew
Someone was following.
that someone in my apartment was following me around, I would not be headed to their door. Hey, was that you today following me to work? Why didn't you come in and shoot up
That's
the
an
place?
invitation to get murdered.
No,
right
Yeah,
there,
I was like, okay, this is where
No.
I thought it was starting to fall apart.
But when she was just like, I wish you would have come in and robbed the place, and he was like, well, I have a gun.
Yeah, that part I actually laughed at.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
I can
God.
come back tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
his
And then
his timing is
ah.
so good.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm doing a stand-up at the comedy club. You should
You should come by.
She's like, yeah, it sounds cool."
Okay.
And all of us are just like, "What is going on?
Why would
What
she?
could be happening here?"
Women love clowns.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to clowns.
Shout out to Beep. That was his name.
That was,
We don't need to.
Yeah.
and so now we have something else happened
Yeah.
between them.
I mean,
It must have been he got fired and called that guy out for having the gun. Oh,
is that the scene where he punches?
that's the scene where he's.
Oh
wait a minute.
my god, that's so good.
I forgot to punch out.
Yeah.
So good.
And then after that is when he goes to the comedy club.
So good.
Yes.
Um,
Wait, one more time.
So
good. There we go. Okay.
he scribbles out that sign, the "Don't smile."
Yeah.
Oh,
We're all
yeah.
like, this guy gets it. This guy gets it.
You wouldn't get it. That's the end. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead.
Please, the viewers are.
Yeah.
They're
lost.
so
They're
confused
lost.
at this point.
I haven't even seen the movie.
What the
This
fuck
is
are
going
they
to
on
be
about?
an hour and 45 minutes, probably.
We're already at 30.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're in
We're getting through
the
the
first
movie
what
pretty
20 minutes so
we got
far.
trapped
All
to
right.
get to.
You know they're not playing till like tonight.
Yeah.
Well, the show starts at 6. That first band is probably going to go on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I can't miss that first band.
It's just a Nirvana tribute.
Oh yeah, I forgot his.
I mean, I still want to see it, but
I had no idea. I'm leaving right now. No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now we're in the comedy club,
Okay, yeah, we're in the show, and Arthur's up there.
and you already,
You know he's gonna bomb.
you know it's-
he's gonna bomb.
it's hurting already.
Yeah.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Oh no, please.
Thank you, Logan.
What I was just looking at you guys. What?
I was waiting for you to contribute.
He just nodded his head.
No, I thought you were gonna go on. Okay.
I'm trying to have some banter here, you know?
This is the first time we've all ever met.
Yeah,
Nervous.
I like that scene.
I'm kind of nervous.
All right, so he's up there, and I think it's his first joke that he's trying to tell.
Yeah, when he starts choking, I'm like, is
Oh
this
my
dude
god. And it went on for
forgot.
so long.
I know.
And there was no
It's so
sound
long.
whatsoever.
That
So
was so long. No. I don't want them to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Growing up,
the-
my mom always told me to stay in
Stay-
school. How many times did he have to get through that?
So many.
I think he repeated that like at least 4 times. He just kept on going with it, and then it was like, all right, I don't get the joke here.
And then I think eventually he gets through that, and you see the audience start to laugh, and you're like, is he actually winning them over?
Yeah. And you're like, but that wasn't okay.
And
All
you're
right.
like, that
But
was...
then it cuts out, like,
Right. So you're like,
right then.
Oh,
it cuts to Sophie, and you're like, she's here.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
she's enjoying it. She's smiling.
Yeah, she laughs. I think when he gets through that joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're,
They're walking
at a diner
around.
together, and you're like, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're walking around together, and you're like, okay.
they're like on
Still
a
don't
date,
get
and
it.
I'm
They're like on a date, and you're like, I
Not buying it.
not,
yeah.
something's fishy.
Alright. So after that, what is after that?
I think he gets home. He gets home and he's like, oh, his mom. He like picks his mom up and she's like asleep, and he's trying to dance with her, and she just like, why do you smell so nice or something like that? And he's just like, I had a great night, and then she's just like, don't forget to mail that letter out, and then leaves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that's the letter. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And it's like you see like she doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's like just
This letter.
Oh, you had a good day? Oh, okay, cool. The one date you've been on in like 30
Yeah.
years because
Yeah.
you're a creepy fuck? Yeah, it's whatever.
yeah.
This letter.
And then the letter.
Very important letter.
Mhm.
And another.
Another.
This whole movie was just.
Which is, yeah, basically.
Ay, Dios míos.
So, how do,
That one get you saved?
I don't know how we talk about the letter. Like,
Well, so it's
so he reads
he's
that.
reading it, and you it's focusing on like your son.
Mhm.
She's been saying like, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I need to
She's
send
been-
this letter to
Thomas
Thomas
Wayne.
Wayne. He's gonna
Mhm.
help us. He's a good man.
Yeah.
And she's like, please, mail that letter out to Thomas Wayne. And he's finally like, what the fuck is this Thomas Wayne up to?
Mhm.
Pops that bad boy open.
And isn't there a
Oh,
picture?
what?
Isn't there a picture in there? And on the back of the picture it says, "You had a pretty smile" or something like that.
Was that in there? Or was it?
Or was that in the file later?
I think that was later after he smothers her.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're not.
I don't
there
know.
yet. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, but it's it's focusing on your son. Like it keeps saying your
Yeah.
son,
Yeah.
Mhm.
me and your son, and then we're what?
What?
The Thomas Wayne?
And this is the point where all Batman fans were like,
And we're all like, well, what? Arthur and Batman are brothers?
and so he goes to Wayne Manor.
He's on a hunt.
He's on the hunt.
The hunt. Which, by the way, terrible security.
Yeah, it really
It's
was.
literally just Alfred walking
Awful
around after,
security.
after like 5 minutes of him like literally putting his fingers up.
Yeah, in his
Which
mouth.
you know do not taste good.
Yeah.
You know he doesn't
That's
clean
dirty.
those
yeah,
hands.
Yeah, he's yeah. I'm so glad Alfred got a scene. I just have to say that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that was nice.
But I'm like, is this the Alfred in the comics where he literally was like a fucking special agent, or is he like just some random butler?
I mean,
dude?
he was younger, so he could have been.
No, but I'm saying, is it that version where, like, literally when Arthur grabbed him and he was shaking him, I'm like, this ain't that version.
yeah, probably
This ain't
not.
no special agent.
Yeah, but yeah, horrible security.
Yeah.
Also, Bruce, why are you walking around at
That's
the
what I'm
front
saying.
gate?
What are you doing? Playing around there?
Because the house is like 10 miles in the background.
I know.
It's like you get binoculars. Oh yeah, I guess that is Wayne Manor.
Yeah. So he freaks Alfred and Bruce out.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to talk to Thomas Wayne. Doesn't happen.
That's when you get the taste that Penny is that her name?
Yeah, that's his.
Was
Yeah,
crazy.
was-
He
Yeah.
was like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
she's crazy, and he's like, don't say that about my mother. That's when you get taste, and you're like, oh wait,
And so I
wait.
think this is where the two detectives are investigating his involvement, possibly.
Yeah, that's when he comes back and his mom went to the hospital.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
They're like, did you have something to do with those Wayne murders? And he's like,
No, the Wayne Tech employees.
right.
Right.
Yeah. which
Oh, is that when he's sitting on the bench?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's smoking the cigarette.
Yeah,
outside.
the funniest scene in this movie, he walks into that door. I lost it in that theater.
I was not expecting that.
No.
I was like, oh, they're going to keep with the series. Bam! I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what
holy
I'm saying.
shit.
Like, you never know where it's gonna go.
He has a great line in there, though. They ask him, you know,
Why'd you have a gun or something like that?
no.
It's part of
He was
my
like,
acting.
yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
He's like, is that laugh of yours part of the acting?
Yes.
He's like, does
What
it
do you-
fucking look like it?
No,
Or
he's like,
he's
no.
like,
Part
what
of-
do you think?
Yeah,
Or
he's
Yeah,
something
part
like
of my
that.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a clown thing? And he's, a clown thing?
Oh, God. Joaquin Phoenix. If he doesn't win Best Actor
If he doesn't,
at every
at
award
every
show.
award show, I need to see an Oscar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I need to see an Oscar. I'm gonna tweet the Oscars right now.
Dr. Oscars. God damn it.
I was going for it. That was my joke, and you took it. That's fine.
We're not funny. We're unoriginal.
Okay, so after this, he goes to the big public.
Wait.
Oh,
He's in the hospital room, and Sophie is in there.
oh yeah. And
I'm
that's-
gonna go get a coffee, and that's when the Murphy Show comes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murray Franklin.
It's the same.
It's just
fucking-
Eddie Murphy.
He's dead. Who cares?
It's just raw. You're like,
He's dead. Who cares?
Spoilers.
Murray.
Murray. Oh God, I love it. We're not there yet.
Yeah, and then it's showing
Yeah, he's
this bozo
yeah.
making a fool
Look
of
at
himself.
this! Look at this guy! Look at this Doesn't he say, "Look
that's
at
when he
this
says
Joker"?
Joker.
Yeah.
But then you don't hear anyone laughing. And
Right.
he plays it, and then you're like,
And you're like, but I thought
but wait,
they loved it.
huh?
And you're like, wow, this guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
No.
And you can like see the heartbreak
Mm-hmm.
in his face.
He's like,
where he's like, they're playing me, but then
yeah, this is his idol making
Oh.
fun of him,
they're talking shit.
mocking
And then
him.
that's when he starts laughing. He's like, well, at least someone's enjoying the routine or something like that.
Yeah.
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 I was like, Murray Franklin hit him.
Oh, that's where he says the line. He's like, I
I won't have to.
something about
My mom always said to stay in school.
I was talking
So I
about the
wouldn't-
comedian line. He's like,
Yeah, but no, because he's saying that was the joke. It was like my mom told me
man, I fucked this one.
always.
up.
Yeah, we're fucking.
Oh,
Always,
that's the line that.
always to stay in school so that I
So-
don't have to work or some shit like that.
Because I
And he's
remember the
like,
scene, I just don't remember the line.
Oh, yeah, he was like.
But he's like, but I'm gonna be a
comedian.
comedian.
And
And
Murray-
nobody's laughing now. Something like that. He says nobody's laughing now.
Yeah,
and then it
nobody's
comes back to
laughing
him.
now. And he's like,
You can say that
you
again.
can say that. Yeah.
Jesus, we're the,
Wow,
we fucked it up. I'm so sorry, Deborah.
Why are you guys subscribed to us?
Yeah.
Y'all following along?
Okay, can you leave a comment down below what the fucking line was so we can redo this podcast?
Just someone comes in and just lists everything.
Can you please post the whole script for us?
All right.
Anywho.
So after that, I think, is the big public event where Arthur goes to confront Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
You see him walking through the crowd, and they all got their clown masks on. Well, I don't know if they have their clown masks on yet.
I think most of
some
them did.
do.
Yeah.
Some do,
And he's out there living.
And he's like,
yeah, this is
I
pretty,
did this. Hell yeah.
pretty cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Lit.
Also, the security. Well, I guess it makes sense, but like y'all just leaving that
Yeah.
side door unlocked.
Yeah, I know, right?
Come on in.
It's the 80s, baby. So he gets on a snazzy disguise.
Mm-hmm.
and-
Which
He didn't even button up the.
I
usher.
want to know. Like, do you think he killed someone to get that?
I don't think so. No.
I mean, you never know.
You never know.
This movie's multiple choice, just like the Joker likes it. So,
Mr. Joker, if you're listening, can you
Dr. Joker.
just let me know how you get that. But anyway, yeah.
So he goes and watches like the movie
What
they're
was it,
watching. It was a Charlie Chaplin
yeah,
movie.
yeah. I loved the laughing, like all the
Yeah. Yeah.
The movie wasn't funny.
He's
Skating.
he's skating.
Yes.
Skating around and around, and they're like dying.
They're
Can't
loving
get enough
it.
of it. That's comedy.
And so he goes to the bathroom. Look at that. Thomas Wayne's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been following him or something.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
And so he goes up to him and is like, I don't
Thomas Wayne off the bat, already rude.
know. He's
Yeah.
pretty rude. Thomas Wayne,
What do you want, an autograph or something? What do you want?
yeah, he's not a good guy,
he's
really.
not.
He's kind of an
I'm gonna say
asshole.
it.
Yeah, he's
I don't feel bad.
So,
Bruce. I'm glad your dad's dead.
Yeah.
fuck.
He grew up fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's like rich.
He's successful.
He's muscular.
Yeah, he's buff.
He's smart.
Yeah. He's Robert Pattinson.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Can
But
you
most
imagine
importantly,
if-
his dad is dead, and that's the best part.
And that's what we're getting at here. So,
And so Arthur's like, hey, Dad, or whatever the fuck
yeah,
he
it's
says.
we're not going to go through that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you're my dad. And
like, no, no,
Thomas
no.
is like, no.
Your mother is crazy.
Your mother's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, and that's when you're first kind of like,
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you're that guy who came to my house and put your finger in my kid's mouth.
I love when he punches him and he's like, if you ever touch my fucking son again, I'll kill you. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god! It like there was one line where it's like, "Why can't you just be my dad or something?"
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
something like
something
that. And
weird.
you're like, God, this movie hurts to watch.
So after that, he goes to Arkham,
Mhm.
which this is a great scene too.
Oh yeah.
And Mr. Brian Tyree Henry from
I love
Child's
him.
Play earlier this year
Oh,
is in it. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
boy from Atlanta.
He's also in Atlanta. Yeah, that's right.
Paper boy. It's all about that paper boy.
and he is handling
Paper!
Yo!
There
He's
it
good at that.
is.
He is good at that.
Donald Glover, Joaquin Phoenix collapsing?
Well,
Oh,
Might fuck around and see that one.
Donald does the music. Joaquin does the dancing. You know?
Wait.
Society?
Hold on. I don't mean to veer off track here, but do you guys know about the rap career that Joaquin Phoenix was pursuing?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Joaquin Phoenix was pursuing a rap career.
So Joaquin Phoenix is pretty much as insane as the character he plays in this
yeah,
movie.
you're gonna want to look that up. Joaquin Phoenix is such a gem.
Yeah.
Like, you watch interviews with him, and you never really know what is gonna come out of his mouth.
You never know what you're going to get,
You-
just like a box of chocolates.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
found it. He found it.
What's the documentary's name? I Am Not Here or something like that.
Something.
Anyways.
Yeah. So while you're looking that up,
Arthur's at Arkham, and he wants the file for his mother.
yeah.
And what is the guy? The guy says that he's not allowed to give him out.
Well, he starts reading it. He starts saying something about how she was abusing her child, and then he's like,
yeah.
You said she's your mother, right?" And then he's just staring at her, or him.
Yeah.
He's just staring at him, and he's like, "Look, I can't release these files without your mother's signature."
Yeah.
And
like-
then,
No, he kind of fucks himself over because he starts saying shit like, "Oh, you know, when I left here and stuff like that." I'm like, you were like, you could have basically just gone through this perfectly fine, but you fucked yourself over.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, "Look, dude, I'm just a clerk. I'm not."
Yeah. I don't really.
Yeah, I need.
I can't
If
really.
you want to get her signature, I could maybe give him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's like, he grabs it.
I wish we had video.
So he grabs the file,
Oh,
and he
that
does
run,
that run again.
That run.
clop, 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 clop,
And
clop.
we saw that in the trailer.
Yeah.
It was just as good in the
And
movie.
so he goes into the hall,
The hall.
and he finds out from this file that he was abused
by
physically and mentally by.
mother and boyfriend
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
chained to the radiator.
The mom ignored it, but the boyfriend was.
Yeah, she more
beating the shit
neglected
out of
him.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the
yeah.
boyfriend
I mean, that's-
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. What, chained him to the radiator?
And like just
Yeah.
physically abused him. I think that
Yeah,
was it.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Something like he
And-
never cried. Or I never heard him cry. He was always such a happy baby.
Yeah. And so then he starts laughing again, I believe.
Yeah.
And he goes to the hospital to visit dear old mom.
Dear old mama.
Yep.
And
I gotta say, when that whole scene when he like just takes a pill out from under her and just smothers her, that shit was slick.
Oh my
He
god!
fucking did
Like
that
they
like
didn't even.
like
They
it's his
there was
business.
it was just laid out. Just like there was no cutting, no nothing. It was
I
just
also think I don't think there's any music going on during that
no.
moment
You
either.
just hear it. Also, like, wouldn't her vitals be going off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was also kind of glad they didn't do the whole beep.
Yeah.
Beep.
I like that it was just. It's the
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah, it's the.
But
It's
that's
the
what I'm
80s.
thinking. It might have been in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a theory.
Okay,
We'll get-
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
theory.
we got.
We'll get the theories
God,
at
there's
the end.
there's a whole other thing
There's a
besides just going
whole-
over the plot. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, he goes to Sophie's apartment, and you're like, oh well, he's going to see his girlfriend.
All right, and then he, just
And,
helps himself in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sitting on the
He's touching all of her things.
couch,
Huddled over.
and
And then you see her.
and
That's her this time, though, not me.
yeah. The audience and her are both doing
Yeah,
it at
yeah.
this point, and she's like,
You live down the hall.
You're
right?
Arthur from down the hall, right? And you're like,
What?
what the fuck?
You're like, well, wouldn't she know his name? Wait a minute.
And you're like, wow.
She's like, I need you to leave right now. You're like, oh, and then it flashes back to all the times that they were
Yeah.
together,
And then
but she's out of the scene, and
Yeah.
you're like,
And then you just see him leave her apartment.
but
We don't know what
what does he
happened
say?
to her.
I had a bad day.
Yeah, I had. Oh my god. Chilling.
Joaquin.
I'm pretty keen on this performance, you know.
Quinoa. Joaquin.
Yo, you just did it. Shut the fuck up, Mabry. Shut the fuck up.
His mom fucks with quinoa.
Wait, what?
Said, wait a minute. I know what I'm naming my boy.
Arthur.
No. Anywho.
All right, well, I don't know what that was about, but so at that point, Arthur is in his apartment, and he gets a call from the Murray Franklin show.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, "Hey, is this Arthur Fleck?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Oh, we're forgetting one important scene before that. When he puts himself in the fridge.
Oh
Oh
my God.
Yes.
This. Oh, that. Oh my God. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I knew it was going on. As
Mhm.
soon as he starts pulling these shelves, I'm like,
yeah.
this dude's about to sit in his fridge.
Yo,
He's gone mad. He's lost
Are
it.
we supposed to think that he was in there like all night or something?
I don't know. I like to
Because-
think that he was, though.
Yeah, me too.
He's just, sometimes,
we'll get to that then. 'cause
sometimes-
I have a theory on
sometimes you just gotta cool out.
He was
you
chilling.
gotta chill.
He was chilling out.
Chilling.
Yeah.
He's vibing.
Yeah.
He's straight vibing right now.
that. Yeah. It was hot out. It was hot out.
Absolutely. He probably didn't have the AC on because he's not paying bills because he didn't have a job.
Yeah.
So I think that was when you're finally like, oh,
Oh,
he's really losing it.
Yeah.
He's really lost it.
And so they call him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'd love to be on the show."
But you can see it's not like happy. You can see it's
you
not
can
like
see the wheels
you
are
can
turning
see
already.
something's cooking in the
Yeah.
stew.
In the
Yeah.
stew. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The quinoa is cooking in the stew.
And so I think he's.
We can cut this early.
I think this is when he starts painting his face.
Mhm.
The
Ooh,
final makeup, if you will.
Ooh.
I
And,
love
And he
that.
does. He puts on his tongue,
Mhm,
and you're
mhm.
like,
That's when he picks up the picture of his mom
yeah.
and then crumples it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So his coworkers come in. His former coworkers.
My favorite scene.
My favorite scene too. Little. Oh yeah, we never talked about the little
The
person.
midget?
Oh, we're.
That's what.
Yeah.
That is what they.
I know, but I was trying to be PC. So this midget
The
walks
fuck
in.
up, PC police.
That's like it's like when people call black people like African
I thought
Americans.
you were about to go somewhere else. I was like, oh
My heart dropped. My heart dropped.
no. I was like, Mabry, that's not cool.
Maybe no. No.
Ooh, okay.
Midget.
So they walk in, and
that was my
Arthur
favorite line.
says,
That was my favorite line.
Arthur says, "My mom died. I'm celebrating." And you're like,
Huh?
"What?"
What?
Oh, we
He's
just
like, I know,
wanted
that's
to
why we
come
came
and make
by.
Sure, you were all right. And
He's
he's
like,
Yeah. Oh, and before they even open the door, you see him grab the pair of scissors.
Oh,
And you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Something's gonna go down
He's-
right
he's
now.
giving them a haircut.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, my. Yes.
And I would say this is the most violent scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's so unexpected.
It's so unexpected.
like,
So
Yeah, and they-
I forgot what he says to him exactly, but they're talking. And
he's like, yeah, I feel good. I feel great. I'm off my meds. And you're like, oh.
yeah.
Oh,
You're like, oh,
here we
shit,
go.
okay.
Here we go. I can't remember how it sets up though.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I think he just goes for it. They're just talking, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, because he's like smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
And just
jabs him.
Goes to
Oh
town
my
and then goes for his
God.
head
and
too.
he's bashing his head on the
Yeah.
wall.
That part, I was like,
Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
And then he just, I don't remember his name. The
Gary.
little guy.
Gary.
Oh yeah.
And Gary's just in the corner like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
He's like,
holy shit.
no. He goes, why did you do that, Arthur?
Which, I mean, it's not funny, but it's pretty.
Yeah,
it's
not
pretty
funny, it's not
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
Also that whole scene, the second time I saw it, the whole scene that where he's just going in on that guy. There was a group of girls in front of me that were just losing it. They thought that was the funniest thing they've ever seen. And I was in a bad mood, and I'm gonna publicly apologize for this, but I said, y'all are really getting something out of this, aren't you?
You said that out loud.
Yes, because, like, it was not that funny. It
Did
wasn't
they-
supposed to be a funny scene.
Did they do anything?
No, they
Did
just
say anything?
stopped.
They
Oh,
bashed
nice.
her head against the wall.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, you start beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, so, to those three girls who were listening, my bad. I was having a bad night.
Might be.
But also
But also,
Fuck you.
have some respect. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and then
he's
That-
done
that is-
done brutally murdering him.
Yeah, and he's
like,
just sitting there.
you can leave, Gary. I'm not gonna do anything to you.
Yeah, you were always
You're
always nice to-
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Golden, like
You
it
were
was
always nice.
uncomfortable. It was kind of funny, but it was like
Yeah,
it was.
no,
It's-
I felt so
this
unease.
is the Joker right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
I
this
felt-
is it.
Yes.
I felt so
This is it.
uneasy when he's like, okay, and he runs to the door.
Yeah, he's like,
And he
He's
couldn't get it. He couldn't get it.
and he's like, hey Arthur.
well, also when he runs past him to the door, Arthur goes, "Boo!" And I was like,
This is him.
Oh, no.
He's here. Like this is him.
That scene was.
This
fucking
man is
great.
kooky.
and when he's going to the door to unlock it, you don't know. He might kill this
Don't
fool.
know, and he just I kiss you on your forehead.
Kiss him on the forehead. Oh God, it's so good.
And he's like, "This man's mad. The Joker is alive.
He really is. So,
This dude wild.
This dude wildin'."
so after that, cleans himself up,
Yeah.
looking
spit and
fresh
Bam!
in this red suit.
That iconic walk down the
Yes, with the
that-
flowers
the-
in hand
the cigarette.
and the cigarette.
He looked so clean. For a second there, I was like, I get it. All right, Sophie.
So-
I said, okay, Sophie.
You're dead in your apartment right now.
But he kind
And
of
it's-
cute.
This man lacking.
He
This
do
man
be
lacking.
looking fresh.
And so this is when the iconic scene now that everyone is memeing the hell
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah, of him.
He's dancing down the stairs,
Yeah.
which
I love that. Scene.
he's got the
Oh.
moves.
Yeah.
He has got the
So
moves.
good. It's so good.
And then I love how at the end you just see the cops like, wait a minute, and he's like, oh
Arthur!
shit, he starts
Yeah.
running down.
Yeah.
And he just scurries on,
Yeah.
gets hit by the car. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, I wish
Oh,
that was
yeah.
me. I really related to this
But he
character.
survived.
I take it back.
And he runs.
Oh, God damn it. We forgot
We're
a
so
scene-
bad at this.
was
Yeah.
a scene earlier in the movie where he's running through going on the Murray show by himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
That's
God,
one
and
of the
he's-
best
Oh my God, and
scenes.
he's planning to kill
Yeah.
himself.
Yes. That's what it
Knock,
implies,
knock.
anyways.
You had to look that up.
I wanted to get it right.
I love when he's like, yeah, I got a joke for you. And he sits there for a bit. And
Yeah.
You just hear the laughing in the background. I'm like, this movie, they're on another fucking
so
level.
fuck
Yeah. And he like
So good.
rewinds the show, comes through the
coming
curtain.
back out, and he's doing
Yeah.
that really uncomfortable, like stiff
Yeah. That
Movement.
talk show thing.
knock knock. Click. And you're like, this man's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
Me.
And so,
okay. So
and
we're
so Arthur
we're on the
is
train.
being pursued by the cops. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the train.
which perfect scenario that there's
Yeah.
a riot going on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And this guy, he's going through the train. This guy punches another dude in the face. The guy thinks that it was Arthur, but he.
No, he takes the mask.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
takes,
yeah.
He takes the guy's mask off, and then they start going at it.
Yep.
Mm.
The whole train is in chaos.
Yeah.
Then the cops like pull out their guns and start waving it around.
Shot someone.
Oh
Some guy
yeah,
got shot.
did they get shot? Oh yeah, I
some
guess
dude
they
got
did,
shot,
huh?
And that's why they started like.
Yeah, and they
Beat
were
him
like,
up.
"Oh,
And
these cops, they ain't know us. They
Y'all
ain't
smell
co-
pork because I'm about to cook some cops. Cook some bacon.
Oh.
And so Arthur gets away, and when they're being pulled down
Oh
at the
my
end,
God.
he does
hitting that little
something.
jig.
Yeah.
He's taking the mask off to
Yeah.
reveal he's still a clown.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when men say they're gonna change and they don't, and they're still clowns on the inside. Shout out to men. And he's hitting that jig. Oh, and then he steps out.
Good job alienating our audience, babe.
Disclaimer: I was gonna say I love men, but but
But I don't.
I don't. So we're gonna keep
No
going.
one should.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
Logan.
All right, so,
So
Arthur
he's-
gets away.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
shows up.
Oh my God! Wait, and then he's walking out of the subway station.
Yeah. smoking.
It's dark. It's dirty. I painted it. If you'd like to,
Please buy my prints. There will be a link in the description.
please buy my merch.
We should start doing
Thank
that.
you.
Why haven't we been doing that?
Mabry, fucking send me your links.
I don't paint. I'm joking. There's
I
two
do.
jokers here. Anyways, yeah. So love that shot.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time, like when they first announced the Joker. I think that was the first visual we
thing
had
you
of him.
saw, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was still so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was still so good.
So he's at
Correct.
the show, and Murray and Mark Maron come in.
Mhm,
I don't know Mark Maron's character's name.
At first when I saw him, I'm like, he looks familiar, but I didn't realize it was Mark Maron until we
Yeah.
got to the credits, and I was
I mean,
like,
that's like his only scene. So,
Yeah.
so Murray comes in. He's talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited." And then
Hey Murray,
yeah,
when
they're
I
leaving.
come out,
Can you introduce me as Joker? And you're
that's
like,
what you called me. And then you're like, oh, he's
Oh
going in.
yeah, I forgot about the. That's what you
He's,
call.
he's, he said he hit him with that. Did I?
Yeah.
What, me? Okay.
sure, whatever, kid.
Well, okay.
Oh yeah. And Mark Maron doesn't want him to come out at all because he's dressed up
and
as
he's
a
like,
clown.
Is this a political
It's like-
thing? And he's like, no, I don't believe in anything.
Yeah, he says that with a smile, and I'm like, "Ooh."
He is.
At that point, I'd be like, maybe this guy isn't. He's not all.
He's a little
not-
kooky.
He's
He
a little
is.
cuckoo.
You little
Like,
cuckoo.
He's
Please tell me you know what I'm referencing.
he's cocooned into a beautiful butterfly that is the
Thanks for bringing
Joker.
us out of that awkward silence, Brooks.
No problem.
I wish you could have seen Mabry's reaction to the face I did.
Someone could have just seen that. Anywho.
Yeah, we need cameras. Anyways,
Yeah, so we,
they bring him out.
oh, he's dancing.
Yeah,
he's dancing before he comes out. And it goes from this really uncomfortable guy who was trying to robotically
Yeah.
enter to just,
He's,
my God,
a
he's stepping
smooth.
out.
Mhm.
He's hitting those turns. He's hitting those pirouettes. He plants a smooch. Plants a smooch on that
right on the
lady.
lips.
Yeah.
And Murray's just like, are you okay?
Uh,
And he just sits down. He's looking so clean, so pressed. That whole setup
man.
was so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, how do we?
I don't even know how to.
How do we go about this? There's so much in here.
I mean, if they're listening, I'm assuming they've seen the movie.
Well, yeah.
We're an hour in and we now ask that?
Are you
I
guys
said it was a
listening?
spoiler
Yeah, no,
review.
We
That's
probably-
okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, you bring that point up, I'm like,
Well, I'm assuming they're not still here. Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
They're not here anyway.
Yeah,
but-
right.
So he starts going into. He confesses that he killed those 3 guys.
Right. Well, he
that's the
tells a
big-
joke. He tells like a morbid joke before that.
Oh wait. Knock knock, and then it was just like, it's the police. Your son
Son
was
was
hit run over by a
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was run over by a bus.
something like that.
And everyone's like,
You can't say
Murray's-
that.
yeah.
That's not funny. He's like,
oh, okay, sorry.
he's
sorry,
like,
I'll
let
get
me.
another one.
I have another one, and he,
And then that's when he brings the knock knock again.
yeah,
You had to look that up?
I wanted to get it right.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
good.
and
And he's looking. Oh, it flashes back to his notebook, and he's reading the. I hope my death makes more sense than my life. And he's just looking at it,
Yeah.
and then he sees he's cooking. Is he gonna
Yeah.
kill himself? You don't know.
yeah.
You're like, what's gonna happen? And then
And then they start talking about the people that were murdered on the subway.
that's why I murdered those 3.
Yeah, he's like, and I'm tired of feeling bad about it, or something like that.
Something like
They
that.
were bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just kind of losing it at that point.
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
going off.
Are you
Everyone's like,
telling me that you are the one that murdered those 3 people?
Nice
Yeah.
De Niro impression. It's good.
It's not
It's
bad.
good stuff. So, oh man, I know they say a lot more, but
There's a lot going on in that.
Yeah, there's a
it's
lot going on.
That
in this
was a
scene.
really like heavy scene.
Ah, it really is. And so him and Murray are basically arguing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they're like,
It's getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's getting really
And then out of
uncomfortable.
nowhere, he's just like, I have another joke.
yeah. Well, yeah, I have another joke. And then Murray starts yelling at him. He's like, what do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner who's been disenfranchised by society?
You get what you,
Fucking deserve. Boom! Shoots him right in the fucking head.
He
Good joke,
looks
Joker.
mad. Like, when he's sitting there and he's like rocking back and forth. You're like, this...
And I love-
Is Joaquin acting?
Well, I love the next shot. He's just sitting there. The audience is like screaming, running out.
He's
He's
just-
sitting there like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like,
He's like, that one landed.
I feel gross right now.
Yeah.
That one landed.
Finally.
It really
That
did.
one
yeah.
hit.
We forgot how he kept saying Murray, which
Murray.
is
yeah,
which
I
is
love
just
that.
great.
Oh my god.
He's feeling
Murray.
himself. He is
He's
feeling
so
himself.
good. Just that, like,
And after he kills him, he goes up to the camera and starts talking into it. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
don't
remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was something good and moving, but
Yeah.
don't remember what it was. And they cut him off.
Yeah, and I didn't know this. I didn't see this, but apparently in one of the cameras, you can see where the police like tackle him.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't cut off.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was
Yeah.
trying to look
I
around
was
for
like,
shit.
where the
but
fuck is security?
Yeah.
I think they would be like on standby.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like as soon as he pulls out the gun, they would have been like, "Oh shit!"
That's what I'm
like,
saying. They didn't,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
the guy in the back's like, and he's like, no. De Niro's like, no, this is good.
yeah. Keep it
Like,
going.
keep rolling. It's good stuff. Yeah, and then I think the next shot is him in the car.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Driving through
So
that
he's been
city.
arrested, and this looks very much like when the Heath Ledger version
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
in
Where he's
was in
looking
the
out
car. Mm-hmm.
the window. Shout out to Mr. Ledger.
Yes.
I thought you were about to say it.
Doctorate?
God,
Yeah.
I was trying not to. Shit.
Okay, no more doctor jokes.
Well, city's in chaos.
Yep.
Everything's on fire.
Yep.
Everyone's
Mhm.
a clown.
Everyone is a clown.
Everybody's a clown.
And they are proud of it, boy.
Oh, and he's just glowing.
Mm-hmm.
He's laughing.
And the cops say like, "You think this is funny or something?"
Something
and,
like that. And he's like,
Oh, he
"Yeah,
says
I do."
something.
Like, yeah,
I do.
yeah.
Oh my god! And then
My God.
okay, and then he's just chilling there. He's got his face up against the
Mhm.
the thing, and then out of nowhere, boom!
Yeah.
Yeah, that part I was not expecting. I was like, holy shit.
Ambulance.
Yeah. Truck plows into him,
Yeah.
into
yeah.
the car.
God, I wish that were me.
They. Oh my god!
And so they get out.
They pop him out of there.
They pop
See
him
who
out
it
of
is?
there.
Our king.
They don't even like open the door or anything. They're just like, let's pull him out through the fucking like glass.
Yeah.
The broken
I
glass. I was
know.
like, isn't this like your guy's fucking savior?
He's
and
like-
you're doing that.
He's
I don't know
alright.
if you. It doesn't matter.
He is truly the sorry, stroking real quick. Clown prince of crime. There we go.
Ooh.
That's what he is in that
say
moment. And so they put him on the hood of the car. He
And
wakes.
imagine waking up like that. Imagine waking up and there's just a
Yeah.
bunch of clowns. Well,
Well, to
There's
him,
a-
that
there's
that
a
was
scene
heaven to
Yeah,
him.
there's a scene that happens before he wakes up. Though.
That's what I thought too.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I can't remember.
remember
It doesn't say here.
Is it just like
Oh well, isn't it Bruce's parents?
no,
getting
that's
murdered?
After. That's after.
are you sure?
Is it?
Because I think
No.
The
no,
way
no,
it's-
that is.
yeah,
Because,
the way
because
it's
the
set-
last scene is him like this, and then he's in the
Yeah. You're right.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so it
you
is-
see, them coming out of the theater, and you're like, no, they're not. No, they're
He
not.
about to do it.
And this whole time, I was wondering if Arthur himself was going to
Yeah.
be the one to do it.
I like that.
He just
yeah.
Yeah,
inspires
I
it.
didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Some nameless goon.
Yeah.
Joe Chill. canon in the comics. Anyways, so that happens.
Pops him.
Yep.
Pop. Then
Pop.
you get little Bruce there, and you're like, there it is.
There it is.
There
That's
it is.
it.
And then I think this is my favorite scene.
Oh
where
yeah. He wakes
stands
up.
up.
Stands
Stands
up.
up on the hood. He does the
Yeah.
got some
Yeah.
blood.
Oh, and
Got a
then
little blood, and then he just big ol' smile,
Mm-hmm.
turns, faces the crowd. And it's like the same thing that he was doing, but in the mirror in the bathroom
yeah.
by himself. But now he's got,
Now he's got an
for
audience.
so many years, I didn't know if I really even existed.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
didn't even talk about the second therapy one. That I think is one of the most important scenes.
Because we couldn't fucking figure it out.
Yeah, we're all over the fucking map.
Did we even watch the fucking movie?
Every time I watch anything, I'm like, what did I don't even fucking remember anything.
Honestly, dude, here's yeah. But when he does the smile, it's not like it's a huge. I mean, it's not like it's a huge reveal or anything. But like,
It just was so.
you felt it.
You felt it.
Yeah.
You're like, this is it.
So you're like, what's gonna happen? Well,
And then it.
he gets locked up,
Mhm.
and he's
Sitting there laughing.
sitting there laughing. Yep, just like the beginning of the movie.
Just like the beginning.
May I ask what's so funny?
You wouldn't.
They
get-
They flash back to Bruce standing there with his parents murdered.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't get it. Ah, so good.
Then he starts singing a song. I can't remember if it's which Frank song it is though.
He starts singing a song.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
That's Life. He starts singing That's Life, and
Oh,
then That's
I don't
Life starts
remember.
playing,
Yeah.
and he's stepping out, but there's blood on his shoes.
Yep, there's bloody
And you're like,
footprints. And you're like,
What happened to woman?
Woman do what?
woman,
Where woman go?
where are you? And
him
Lady,
shoe
bye-bye.
him shoe blood.
the end of the movie, he's just running back and forth.
I love that.
People
Is
chase-
that your favorite part?
No.
People,
Oh.
people chasing him. He's
Wait,
having the
he hits
time
that-
of his
He
life.
hits that spin first,
Yeah.
and then steps out,
Yeah,
and then he's getting chased around,
and
Yeah.
he's loving
and
it.
that's life.
Couldn't be happier.
Now, here's the theory.
The end.
Here's the theory. The end. Wrapped up.
Yep.
Roll credits. Delicious. Here's the theory.
You're full. You're full of delicious
Just
jokerness.
big old clown. No. So here's the theory. Was it all a delusion?
That's the big one.
That's the
out
big
there.
one.
See,
Because it sets
I
up
don't-
so many scenes that
I don't like to think that the whole thing didn't happen because
Yeah.
that kind of invalidates it for
I
me.
like to
Yeah.
believe that he will come back and I'll get to see more Joker. So I don't want to believe that it's all a delusion.
Right.
Yeah.
But like the therapist at the end is very resembles the therapist that he went through with the movie.
So you think that it was all in his head, and
Yeah,
he
that's-
never left the institution.
That's something that there's like a thing that I
You know
watched.
what? Jeremy Johns did a a theory video, and I agree with the one he was talking about where the end where he's talking to the psychiatrist is all of that happened is a memory, so it did actually happen.
But it was like a few years
But
before.
right,
Yeah. I have heard that one. I
Yeah.
think the one that I like the most and that I kind of believe is all the happy moments were the ones that he, pretty much had, like, were delusion.
Mhm.
That's kind of
Right.
what I think is my favorite.
I mean that's what's set up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I mean everything was like the getting the laughs from the audience, like
Mhm.
like during the
Mhm.
stand up, and the girlfriend, and like that was all fake. Or like the where you think he's killing his boss, like
right.
that,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everything was fake. So
Mhm.
like, was the merge show fake? Was it all fake? Was him being adored by this whole town fake?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, do you really do?
Because I think it depends on how much they're gonna go into the whole like, okay, he's actually the Joker, or he's the Joker.
a guy that dressed up like a clown in the 80s.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm like, I want to think like this is the Joker, like the Joker's actual origin stories, and he pretty much imagined the good parts, and then he just went fucking batshit.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually is a mob boss or
Batshit.
or whatever.
Ah,
You
got it.
I'm stopping this. I think in general, like I want to believe that.
I want to believe that this
like
all
that.
happened and that the story was laid out the way that it was laid out, so that maybe we can get another one.
Yeah, no, there are talks of a sequel.
Well, we're getting a new Batman. That's what I'm saying.
See,
we're getting a new Batman, and I know that it's supposed to be a standalone movie. It's not supposed to be connected, but we're getting a new Batman.
I honestly don't know if I even want to see him interact with Batman.
Yeah,
I just want to see more. I feel like
I'd want to see him interact with maybe other villains or something.
See, I don't even want a sequel. I think
I don't even want to see him ever
I would
again.
be okay with that too.
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't want to see him ever again. No, my only problem with this movie was I feel like as soon as we really got like to the height of him being a Joker, you're finally getting to see the Joker.
Yeah, it did kind
It's
of
done.
cut short. Yeah,
That's
It's done,
true.
and that's it.
That's
That's
true.
the
it did build up throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, no,
It's
and
not like
I
it
know-
was
I know
just,
it's
like
a-
normal, and then it just
right, and I know that it's an origin, so you know who the Joker is.
Yeah.
It's why the Joker is this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But he was so good, and I
know. Yeah.
just want more.
I also want more, but I would also be okay if they left it alone.
Yeah, I would understand if they left it alone.
And I just don't want Jared Leto to ever come near the Joker
Take it
ever
back.
again.
Take it back.
Oh,
I've heard
do
he's
you
very-
like? Do you
no.
like?
I love Jared Leto.
Yes, so
Not
do
as
I.
the Joker.
Yeah,
Not
did
in
not-
the past roles in the
he
last like 5 years.
Did not do.
he didn't do that.
He's really upset.
Oh yeah,
He's really upset about the Joker thing.
and everyone's
What, people
clowning
don't
on
like
him.
or how
No,
they
that they
wrote him?
that they went ahead with Joaquin Phoenix as a new
Yeah,
Joker.
he really wanted to be in this movie.
He's pissed off.
Can you imagine?
Can you?
Yeah, he doesn't even do the laugh. He just does that. I'm like,
No.
And can you
no,
imagine
he's
all-
got the smile
Yeah,
tattooed
right
on
there.
his hand.
I was about to say, can you imagine the tattoo?
Damage. We'd have to go through and see him get his tattoos. Like
I know
it's-
that would be a scene. It'd be awful.
It'd be bad. It'd
Oh.
be bad.
we have to watch him get the grill.
We'd have to watch him listening to 30 Seconds to Mars.
The kill.
Wow, this band is really good.
Holy shit!
Oh, God bless him.
God
No,
bless him.
don't God bless him.
Take it back. Like, he's been in some good movies, and I just don't know what happened with this.
Well, also, if we're talking about Batman, the way they set it up, he's gonna be like 60 years old by the
Yeah,
time
that's why,
Batman
like,
would
if
be around.
So if Batman, let's say Bruce is 7 or 8 now, and let's say he comes out at 25,
But how old
that's
is
quite a while. to
how
go
old is the Joker in this movie?
30?
Huh? Okay, they never
Because-
say his age.
Yeah.
He said the last time you talked to Thomas Wayne was 30 years ago.
Well, yeah, but he was already born at that point.
Well, he's not fucking 22.
Yeah, I'm saying he's older. He's 45, like Joaquin Phoenix.
But 30
is.
Wow.
would, 30 would work.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If he was
saying. Like,
30.
if he was born at that time, and it was like, okay, well,
Wait,
I
no,
don't wanna give the
wait.
kid-
He was adopted.
Yeah, but you don't know that. At that time that she says that he says you haven't talked to him 30 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know how old he is when he's adopted.
No,
Or
but
how-
he doesn't know he's adopted. I'm saying he
That
thinks
doesn't really
his-
matter, though.
If
Oh, the headphones are coming off, boy.
because when Thomas Wayne
Mhm.
and his mom,
Uh-huh.
let's say, had the illegitimate child, he's like, "Well, I'm not having you work for me anymore, so there's no cause." they go. So he thinks Thomas Wayne, or not at that time, but he's like, okay, well, I'm 30. You haven't talked to him in 30 years. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get the 30 years part. I don't know where you're getting that. They never said he was 30.
He said Penny hadn't talked to Thomas Wayne in 30 years.
Yeah, I get that, but
You know what?
it doesn't really
He's
matter.
probably like 35, 40.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be right on 30.
Does he
but
look
he's-
30?
But he's also mentally ill.
Yeah.
Been beaten his whole life.
And he's
Yeah.
been smoking cigarettes since I don't know how long.
He smokes them every single second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
know.
movie.
Like every scene he's smoking one, I'm like,
Yeah.
Don't you know that's bad for you?
So is my mental health.
What was that in?
What was what in?
That was in something. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I was just
It
saying.
doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's bad for you?
Yeah, that was.
I think, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, I wanted to talk about, so me and Miguel saw this the first time, and we were talking about it afterwards. He was like, I kind of felt bad for him. I was like, are you okay? Do I need to be concerned about you right now?
You know this dude murdered at least
And
3
yeah,
people.
and then I was going into, you kind of understand at the beginning, but I never felt for him because I could always tell that he was fucking insane
Yeah.
I mean, I kind
from
of
the
felt
very
for him.
beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not
Like, at
his
the
fault.
end,
It's
though?
not his fault that he's like mentally ill, though.
yeah, I mean, we all live in a society.
We truly do live in a society.
yeah.
But it is his fault that he murdered plenty of innocent people.
How
Innocent are they? The 3 beat him up.
Oh, if
The-
someone was beating me on us, pop, pop, you better
Yeah,
believe it.
Yeah. And
You
then,
better
and then the
believe it.
one guy gave him the gun and made him lose his job because he said he stole it. Or no, he was trying to sell it to him.
Yeah, he was an asshole. He deserved it.
Yeah, and then he let fucking Gary go.
He kissed him on his forehead.
Why are you guys on his side?
Because I'm just saying, I
the
get it.
rich, They
I
don't deserve to
get
be rich.
it.
Yeah.
Eat the rich. There's only one thing that they're good for.
That's life. That's life.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sing us out, Mabry. Sing us out.
Oh, no.